going to take this round away with Duffer, as he already goes down. Interesting start. Lighters implementing tins. Already the advantage to FragMasters, as we do see quite a slow play coming out from the attacking side. Blazy holding A alongside his partner in crime on Girders. It is Minx. Minx obviously is opting for the AK now, no scope in hand, as this is one of those fabled maps where scopes really are often replaced with another AK class, 3 and then 2 SMGs. So we're going to progress into this round. Already go on a massive disadvantage. Katana and Revolt's left. Katana having his deagle out, does have the scope though, as he does get spotted and fragged by Soka. Soka playing Ruins nice and cautiously with that AK. Strong positions from FragMasters at the moment. Revolts does take down Soka though from... Oh. Yeah, he's got the bomb. This could go very well for him. Does have the deagle. Takes Lighters down as well. Suddenly was 1v4, now 1v2. As that bomb is going down. Blazy though with that flash. That's going to revolt. Oh, that's revolting. Oh god, I was trying to find one and I failed. Still though, 40 seconds. Blazy gonna have to push him. Revolt's playing it safe. Gonna get spotted surely by Blazy's SMG. Minx on the push as well with that golden AK and does get taken down. Nice try from Revolts, but still FragMasters out on top for that first round. Now, and we were gonna have a chat before this kicked off, but so tell me, Lauren, as that first round kind of exploded onto the scoreboard, tell me backlot as a map and predictions on the teams. We've got to remember that Golden Oldies are more of a mix than a team at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. But the individual talent of Golden Oldies, I say, supersedes the likes of Frag Masters. Just because of, the likes of Duffer with SMG. You set him loose, the man can run absolute rings around people. I'm going to watch him right now because he's literally stormed through 8. Revolts drops a nade onto Peter, but Soka with the reply. So you can see they are even, but with two completely different strengths. So Frag Masters have the set nades, they're very drilled in, very tactical, very, dependent on that kind of basis. Whereas Golden Oldies have more of a, individual talent. Like if you let someone go wild, they find that flaw in your tactics. They'll take complete advantage of it. Duffer getting another frag onto Blazy. Can he get the third? Yes, he can onto Miska. Fantastic round from him. One man remains. It is Lighters who wasn't that tin area. He's there again. Tags up Duffer, but doesn't manage to get him down. Now Lighters in the world of trouble, and Duffer gets the better of him. What a round from Duffer, literally finding the little bit of an error in the FragMasters tactics by leaving that side A area completely open, and he just ran with it. So did you see that happening? Duffer just absolutely dominated that round.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I'm impressed with is, well, not impressed, I'm kind of shocked by is the way that FragMasters are playing A. They're literally not getting into A. They have one SMG who kind of diddles around front A, and then one AK sits Girders, and that's an interesting way of defending it. Really relying on Peter's frag on that front A player, and finally he did pick it up on the Duffer this round. But I think maybe they need to kind of get these bodies in A, which actually appears to be what they've done this round. Maybe kind of catching on to Duffer's push. Still, 5v2, Go on a disadvantage once again. It is 1-1, but Go definitely falling fast on these FragMaster rounds. Raz and Revolts remain. Alliteration at its finest. The bomb is in the hands of Revolts again. Definitely the bomb carrier for this team. As he does tag and nearly frag. Minx on a millimeter of health. Doesn't look like he's going to go down. Has relocated. Blazy gets the second and the third there. Great play from him to bring that 2-1 scoreline home.
Yeah, indeed. I'm going to pick up with Peter here, as he did play really well there by shutting down Duffer. He understood what Duffer did that last round and adapted. And let's see if he's going to do that again, see if he can understand what Golden Oldies are doing. He's going to go for the side, kind of a hole, basically, going through Garage and just shutting down Duffer's push. But I think that Golden Oldies have already adapted to this, going for more of a B kind of slower split, trying to keep the bodies alive. But here we go, Minx drops Duffer in the same place. He needs to start adapting, I do believe, because FM are onto him. So advantage with Frag Masters, but for how long? Because you can see the Golden Oldies have got himself into a decent position towards B. The bomb not too behind. I've got to follow Raz here as he is making his way towards top B. Spots a player, does spot Soka, drops him down. Katana with one for himself. Minxer finally getting the reply, and Elking dropping down Peter. So advantage within Golden Oldies' fingers now. Can they manage to get all the way over to B? Because you can see the two players remaining for Frag Masters are at A. So there's a bit of a struggle coming on. Minxer stuck in this top A area with his teammate, which is Blazy, going for a bit of a stroll down B alley, but not for long because Raz and Elking are there. Shuts them both down. 2-2. Golden Oldies looked very strong in that round. They seemed to almost adapt a touch. Duffer maybe not so much with the SMG, seemed a little bit stuck in that side A route, but the rest of them really good towards B.
Yeah, and I'm actually really interested in the way that Golden Oldies are playing this. They look to be very orientated around B, kind of looking for those picks on A with Duffer, and if they don't occur, they're straight through that MG, heading towards Ruins, and then just trying to take down Soka. Right now, though, Raz is under a lot of stress from Peter. Peter babysitting Soka, gets that frag onto lower Ruins, and that leaves the bomb and Katana on that B side. Soka does red dot though, revealing his position. Katana hunting for him, as Duffer has already picked up that Minxka on A. Bolts playing it slowly. Elking on the push to top A. He's the man to watch now. If he gets this right, spots one in tin. One front A, and there is one possibly pushing up those stairs. That's just See who is around that corner. It looks like it is. It's Blazy. Blazy hasn't pushed around there. He doesn't know that Elking is there, so patience really is going to be implemented here. As Soka gets 2 quick kills, both of the B players down. Really well played from Soka there, as he does relocate out of ruins. Going to be playing more towards the laundry area. Still 4v1 now. Raz with 1 gets the second as well. It's not Raz. It's a complete light. As Elking has jumped down from top 8 to bricks, picked up 2. Lighters and Soka remain. Lighters in garage, so got on the push around. 28 seconds. Time isn't on Elking's side though, but he has got the SMG. Is opting to push through mid, trying to get that pick on the person around that bomb. Foolishly put in the hands of Revolts. There's now 18 seconds. Oh, there's one that's left. He hasn't spotted him. Oh, dearie me. That was a vital spot there. Lighters got the frag though, and FragMasters are 3-2 up.
Yeah, and let's go. I'm going to pick up with Katana here. He's doing okay so far. You know, he's fairly even score, 2-4. He's not doing too badly, but he's a scope on backlot, so it's a questionable thing at the best of times. Let's see what we can do. You can see he's peeking things. He's understood where Lighters is already. He's going to try and lock him down just to help him out towards B. We've got a player right in front of him, just blocking his way a little bit. We've got that B split coming out from the Golden Oldies side again. No one dropping as of yet to the early nade, which is always a good sign to see. You can see they're being cautious. They're not wasting a moment of it. And the bomb is in that mid-house area. A little bit questionable with Elking, though. Safe hands, I can imagine. And now we just have to see if anyone can push her in the right areas. Katana here is trying to work this B side, but he doesn't want to give too much away because Soka's there with the AK, drops down his teammate, which was Revolt. Oh. Duffer with the reply onto Blazy. Duffer's on a mission and he is not stopping for anyone. You can see the spray coming out towards Katana here at that top B area. Will he peek around just to shut down Soka? Yes, he does. Shuts him down. Opens up that B side, but Peter shuts down Raz 3-on-3 out of nowhere. So now, let's see who gets the better of each other now when the real team play matters.
There's one on good as they just walk past each other.
No, where's the sight on this? Duffer gets the frag, but Minxka pops up and drops down Duffer just to say, what were you looking at? You need to check your corners, son. So now Minxka has 2 players to find.
Once again, another plan.
Indeed, they're getting that bomb down straight away. They're not messing about. This B side is looking rather preferable. So now, clock ticking. Minxka in a lot of trouble. There's a headshot from Elking, and 3-3. That round was so strange. What was going on at back A there? I was more focused at B.
Oh, well, I was just having a little look. Blazy was holding up just the tiniest angle.
Yeah.
Duffer flick shot at him and then continued to walk straight past Minxka as Minxka prone looking at a girder. Well, I mean, that was a hole in FragMasters if ever I've seen one. Still, 5v5, no opening frags. I'm going to go with Duffer again just because he is the aggressive player at the moment. However, he's well aware of a player around red 10. Going to go down though to Raz. That was Peter. As Peter's job evidently is holding mid, and that is now open. There is a player though from FragMasters taking his position. It is Lighters. Lighters acting as Peter this round as he does make his way into garage. As it is a 4v3 now. Raz with the second on Lighters. That's 2 frags in middle. Surely going to encourage a bit more of a B play, as no frags have been exchanged on the A side, and it does look like Go have decided on it. Still though, Soka red dots in mid, no longer in ruins, and that does just put a little bit more pressure on the idea of a B plant, because I mean he's got on that aerial, he could go top. If he goes top mid, B plant could be very risky. Still, 3v2. FragMasters with the advantage at the moment. Bomb in the hands of Elking, as he does look like he's considering pushing towards B. Raz with a third. Raz just absolutely decimating a fourth as well. Raz with the deagle, looking for the fifth. Not going to happen onto Minx, but still absolutely sensational play from Raz, bringing this round home for Go, as it is all on Elking to mop up. Spots him. Makes his way back. There was a nade from Minxka. Not going to succeed though. Elking playing the waiting game surely. He actually looks like he's rotating behind him. Pushing up that spawn street, and Elking just making his way up those stairs. Good play from Elking. Whether or not Minxka checks it, hasn't. Oh, Elking lands the tag, not the frag. Gonna dive around, not gonna land it either. AK v AK, as Elking's movement does look like it could bring this round home. Jumps off. Can't see that defuse. Minxka has faked it though, and that time is gonna be ticking down. Minxka's patience has worn off. Gonna be holding that defuse, and Elking's there. Great play from Elking. Have to hand it to him. 4-3.
That experience shining through, but we've got to see the Golden Oldies both the SMGs for them. Raz and Duffer both have fantastic spawns. Let's see what they're up to. Let's pick it up with Duffer here, the aggressive man with the SMG, going towards A. Bomb not too far behind. He's got to avoid that nade. Managed to do so perfectly. Drops down nade to back edge to hold off the defending forces. Will he be able to pick them up? Not before Soka drops 2 of his teammates with a fantastic nade onto Raz and Katana. Blazy picks up the pace and shuts down Duffer. Now only 2 remain for Golden Oldies. Elking at the side A drops down Blazy. And now 4 to 5 with his teammate Raz, but it's not Raz, it's Revolt's beside him. Revolt's in A with the bomb though, so it's all very possible. Don't write these guys out of EX, they're known for these clutches, and hell, if it was on Crossfire, I think we'd all be on Revolt's side. But Peter getting the better of him, and now it's all on Elking, and not for long with an astonishing headshot from Soka there, who's been playing an absolutely pivotal role at B so far.
Yeah, really good to see. I think, well, I mean, Soka's been doing a great job in Ruins, but I think
Sure.
if he just gets pushed, if he gets that little bit of over push, I think he kind of, not crumbles, but I think his cover definitely becomes a proning kind of cover. So there's very little from him if that push occurs from Go. At the moment, he's kind of in the clear. He is actually pushed way up to the bottom Ruins. This is one in MG. Lighters and Duffer having a little exchange there. Lazy has come out worse. 4v4, make it 4v3. Katana with a deagle onto Soka. Soka knew Katana was there. However, Katana's deagle ended him. Still, 3v3 now. Mixed with the fragment to Duffer. That is one SMG and one AK down for both sides. Peter gets the fragment to Elking, revolts onto Peter, and suddenly we see a 2v2 emerge. Bomb very close to that player. I think it's Revolts. Revolt's going to try and retrieve it. He does have the bomb now. This opens up a lot of doors for Go. Can they go A? The only person really holding A is Minxka. Minxka in Garage has got front A on lock. And we'll see where this round takes us. Lighters playing it cool in Laundry. Looks like they've committed to A now as Katana and Revolts make their way. Great play from Katana, looking towards mid, takes down Minx, and that should surely be an A plan now. Lighters is going to have to get a wiggle on. 30 seconds. Goes for the fake still. Really no chances being taken by Revolts. Lighters lies in wait. Switching to the SMG, ready to push towards him. Katana is watching mid though in a great position. Checking every possibility of this push. Lighters though taking his time. Smoke out. He's going to check left. Spots Katana. Doesn't take him down though. Switches to the AK for that close range. As Katana's going up the ladder. Really wasn't expecting that push from Lighters. As suddenly a 1v1 does emerge. Lighters, the new Fragmaster pick, trying to really prove himself here. If he really needed to. Anyway, he is opting for the ladder. He almost had a recurrence of last frag. However, Lighters has made his way towards basement. Foolishly made that sound. Now Revolt's really got the upper hand here. As time is running out, gonna have to fake it. Is he holding it? Revolt's to peek it. Taking his little bit too much time. Gonna have to push him. Oh, Revolt's! That was a risky move. There's 5-4 on the board, and that movement, I think people are laughing in chat. That was absolutely diabolical.
It was atrocious. Let's hope Peter comes up with something a little bit better this round, as he is the SMG player for Frag Masters. Maybe he'll get a little bit of that sexy COD back for us and just get rid of those remembrances of Revolts there. So the nade's coming out and a little bit of spam towards mid, but Peter's managed to get through. So there could be a couple of frags here. I can imagine it'll be coming to the iron sides of Duffer rather shortly. Minxka getting one with the reply from Revolts onto Soka. Duffer with the nade onto Minxka. So now advantage with God Knowledge, but not for long as Lighters absolutely demolishes Elking. Revolts with another onto Lighters, shutting down his previous teammate from Reason. That's gotta hurt. Now only 2 remain Frag Masters. Peter at red, and I believe it's Blazy in top A. The SMG combo. The Frag Master side. Peter on the prowl, does for one towards that Elben area. Does manage to get the frag and just darts away to try and recoup some of the health. Katana shutting down Blazy, and now it's all on Peter. This could be an absolute butchery if he peeks in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gets flashed up. The pressure is on now as 3 players of rather massive magnitude. Peter goes huge, picks up 2. Duffer Revolts, what were you doing? 1 remains. It is all on Katana for Golden Oldies. Can he just shut down the threat that is Peter? Oh my god, Peter! So well played. There was 3 players who could have happily shut him down, but Peter stands tall as the Green Giant and just says hell no.
Yes, indeed, and that was absolutely sensational play. I'm not sure what Go were really thinking, stacking up top A, no one watching front A. Still, we'll see where this goes. Katana with the scope. Let's see how he's playing it. Scope isn't. I mean, it's debatable whether or not it's the best class to pick. Still, it's how it's done. Takes the first frag onto Lighters in tin. 2 Fragmasters players are down now. They're looking to change that though. Soka with the bang into mid does land the tag, but not the frag onto Raz, as he does make his way back to bottom mid. Already watching the pushes. Very, very cautious player from Go. Have made their way into A, and I can't help but feeling there's very little defense. I say that as Blazy does get the frag into Revolts, but Go are easily getting into A. It's just stopping that plant which Fragmasters are focusing on. Blazy does push in, checking every possibility. Knows there's one around front A. It's actually Elking, but there is Revolts there as well. Rather Katana, sorry, with Revolts' weapon to bring that 3-2 advantage. Go now are surely going to take their time with this plant. Katana, is he opting for that top bomb plant? No, goes for it right in the middle. holding that plant, and now Soka surely going to try and stop it. Does cancel the plant though. Good play from Soka as he tries to land the deagle, but Elking is there in mid to bring 6-5 and go take the lead.
Yeah, and from the attacking side, you've got to be happy with that so far. You know, it's not a bad scoreline, even if you lose the last round here. I'd be comfortable with that. I think backlot can vary depending on your team style, and with Duffer being so aggressive on attack, who I'm watching right now, maybe they're happier on attack, so maybe they want to get this last round just to really secure this. But you can see exactly what Machine was saying earlier with this kind of really passive way they hold A, FM, because you know, Duffer's made his way into top A quite comfortably. Very low resistance, drops the first, which makes it. Can he get the second? Yes, he can! Blazy down and out, and the Irish powerhouse is not stopping in A. He spots another, but he doesn't want to drop him yet. He leaves it to Elking to take down Soka at top B. Raz with another. This is looking like an absolute whitewash round for Golden Oldies. Can they just finish off in style with Peter remaining, or can he pull it back from the brink once again? I wouldn't put it past him as in the last round. We saw him go absolutely massive, and he does get stuck on a ledge. Does manage to survive within an inch of health, but now the fire is coming in fast and thick, and there's a lot of people on the hunt. They're not going to give him an inch in this round, I can imagine, because afterwards he did go Katana, doesn't even to see him to drop him, and there we go. That's not a bad first half for the attacking side. I'd be rather happy with that.
Indeed, I think FragMasters really feel they've got something to prove now. I think 7-5 is a poor half for them. Probably expecting more. I think defense, especially with a well-stratted team like FragMasters, they'd be expecting more from defense, as defense does tend to be the easier side to strat. Still, nonetheless, we'll see where this attack goes. I'll be really impressed if they can bring this back. Go, hopefully, going to be playing the waiting game on them instead of getting that, obviously, that signature aggression that we have seen previously. So we'll see where this goes. I think we're just waiting on Raz to ready up. But scores-wise, pretty equal. We haven't really got that signature bottom fragger at the moment, which I think Revolts was at some point fearful that it might be him. Still, 7-5. Let's see where this goes. Who have we got here? I'm going to go with Duffer just because he's on his way to that fast day. See if he can get in there. Has rather unrivaled as he sends his flash out towards bricks. Is he going to nade L-bend? He is as well. Very signature Duffer play there. Looks like it might land one. Does. As Raz gets the frag as well. Pushing in towards bottom A now. Not going to get the frag. Blazy with a second. Raz followed on to Soka. And Blazy has pushed well into A, but not for long. Katana spanks him with the shot from Rowan. And where on earth is Minx? Minx in mid. Bomb is in L-bend though, which could cause a lot of issues depending how this goes. Minx spots one in form of Katana. Katana gets tagged but not fragged, retreating back towards the safety of Ruins. Suddenly Minx has an absolute mountain to climb. 58 seconds on the clock, plenty of time, but three players all hungry for this Welshman's blood. That's the A-gate. In for that long range pick, and I don't think Go are going to oblige, really sitting in keen as a bean. Raz is the one pushing though. Raz pushing his way through red container. Minx on tank. These two could meet very shortly if Minx plays this right. He is watching that front date, proning by the bricks. Raz waiting for this push, and this is insane. Minx is going to oblige though, surely. No, Raz goes down. Raz, that's going to really cost him, but the time surely is on the go side, as Minx does have to attack. Does have that bomb now though in his grasp. Katana spots him, doesn't take him down. Minx with the spray. If he takes this, no he doesn't. Gets in with the tag. He's got a bullet in his leg, but it's going to get taken down eventually by Elking. And wow, that was almost looking possible then.
Yeah, they're really putting it to the wire. FM just almost put clawing back these rounds. And, you know, someone has requested to watch Raz on this half, so I'm going to pick it up with him, the man from Dignitas, the man from all the lineups back in the day. Can he continue what he started oh so long ago? A little bit of a rat, which could work in his favour. As you do see a bit of a B split out, just smoke towards L-bend just to try and cover himself off, but there's a player already through behind him. Does absolutely mess up the shot onto Peter, but thank God Elking's there with that AK trained on his position. Minx go with the shutdown of Katana, now advantage with FragMasters. Can they just dedicate themselves to a bomb site? It does seem as though they're going towards A. Duffer is in there. Can he get the frag? No, he can't, because Soka is there with a lovely +10. And now it is all on one man. And that one man is Tim Denton. He does get the fantastic headshot onto Soka. 3 remain. Can he go huge? Can he do what Peter did in the previous rounds? Let's find out.
Explosives planted.
Bomb down now in A. Clock ticking. Revolts has to get moving. Tags flying out towards him from A. He knows there's a player on roof. Spots him. Does get tagged up. He's got to be careful. He's so heavily tagged. You can see on your overlay, folks. And I'm sure he knows it too. The player in top A does spam him up, does tag him so heavily as well. Blazy is literally on an inch of his life. If there's just a little bit more luck there with the spread, not going to happen. He does through mid, does pick up an SMG, does manage to get to red container just, but he's hurting my eyes, and he goes down to the AK work of lighters eventually. But Almost there, Tim. Almost. It's no crossfire moment, but close enough. But, you know, they're still holding on rather well. 8-6. I wouldn't be too worried at the moment. I'd say Golden Oldies can sit back and relax almost and just play it out as they want. But a quick reminder to you guys out there, make sure you're getting this stream out there. Just promote it everywhere you want. Twitter, Facebook, Tech9, bump the thread and tell us how sexy Machine is.
Indeed, well obviously that's a given, so I'm going to take it away with a FragMasters player. I'm going to go with Blazy, as he does have the bomb, which is almost suggests we might be seeing a bit of a B push. This looks like it might just be, we've got a player in ruins, one bottom ruins, and of course that player in mid. Who is that in ruins? It's Soka. Soka has got the frag. There's an SMG in ruins. Luckily Katana is watching that push though. Katana way back at those spawn stairs. And it is 4-3 in favour of Go. Not for long. Elkin goes down to Mixka's AK. But Go have got two players around this garage area, almost predicting a bit of a B push. Katana and who else is there? Revolt to babysit, takes down Blazy, suddenly 3v2. Duffer holding a Supreme. There is one in red container. Whether or not he's making his way to A is a different question, as Mixka is just prone by that red container. Towards garage, there is one there. Revolts goes down. Lighters with a frag onto Katana, and Revolts. No, it's not Revolts, is it? That's an overlay bug. It's Deffer left 1v2. Not gonna last. Mixka playing great AK work in that mid area to bring 7-8 and just trying to close the gap. Really don't want to get any more rounds ahead. Trying to stop Go from kind of taking off from this, as at the moment it is 7-8. Very level play actually. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, no, as you said, let's see if FragMasters can keep that up. Picking up with Blazy going towards A with the SMG. Can he do what Duffer was so fond of before? Yes, he can. He can get the better of Duffer, the man I just mentioned. So now the A pushes on. FragMasters picking up another frag with Soka just dropping down Raz, who hasn't seemed so good on this side. But maybe there's hope yet. 3 players remain for Golden Oldies. And let's see what they're up to. You can see the A push coming out. Katana shutting down Soka, the danger man from top B on the other half. So now all is even. But can Lighters get this bomb down in A? That is the question. He's got teammates above him, to the left of him, everywhere he wants. So there should, in theory, be no trouble getting this bomb down. And there we go. There's a player back A who's going to be coming under a lot of trouble. It was Elking, but not for long. Peter there demolishing him with that SMG. And only 2 remain. And make that almost 1 in a bit because Katana is so heavily tagged up. Let's see what they're up to. Katana goes for a push towards that flaming tank. Doesn't manage to land any of the shots, just spraying out, trying to get the attention. So I believe it's Revolts can sneak his way through, and he's not going to be sneaking for long. Just 2 players spot him, and he does get absolutely shut down by Peter, who's not letting these rounds go to waste. And Peter with the 3rd frag onto Katana. The man's not allowing them an inch right now, and he's shutting them down categorically as they peek him. All even.
Yeah, and I think Soka really the only hero of this. I mean, I've been watching him. He's been very cheeky. Let's go with him as he is. Basically, he's pushing aggressive, really aggressive. He's pushing towards ruins, getting that smoke out, and is literally just making that ruins push absolutely impossible for the enemy team. At the moment, he is pushing towards ruins. There are 2 players to intercept, and he is ready for them as he does wait under the stairs. Katana's predicted that though brilliantly, as Go have picked up 3 frags in the same amount of seconds. Katana with a 4th. And suddenly, Peter left in another 1v3. Can he do this once again? This is obviously Peter's clutch lot. So we'll see where this goes. Up towards ruin. There is a player there. Revolts. Revolts surely going to be waiting this push. Peter lands the tag. Oh, if that had gone well, that could have been suddenly an absolutely vital frag. As Elking now is watching that ruins push. Tagging. Oh, Peter, don't you be that cheeky. There is one right next to him. But the smoke is making this exchange just a little bit hazy. 45 seconds, he's pushing it towards the stairs. Revolt's just getting away again. Revolt's just playing with Peter at the moment. Playing with his food. As Elking lands that tag once again. Pushing out. Suddenly, Revolt's goes down. That bomb needs to be retrieved if Peter wants a chance of this round. Because I can't see Elking peeking him. Oh, and Elking has just leaned over. Nice play from Elking. Deary me. The movement at the moment not going well. As we do see 8-9, and a lot of people really have to. I think we should highlight Revolt's movement at the moment.
Sure, on that note, let's follow him right now. The man from Crossfire. Thank God there was no need for him to actually move in that moment, because otherwise it'd been a terrible mess. Katana getting first onto Blazy, just slowing down that aggressive push that the SMG would have been having. It does seem like it's a bit of a beast. Maybe Revolts will get his move on, or he's just going to peek mid-house here, just to make sure none of them are going. He's still a bit cautious, but Peter with a quick frag onto 2 of the players. Elking drops down, as does Raz with a nade and a headshot. Beautiful play from Peter so far. People say, you know, people overrate him, but so far he is performing to an absolute T. Duffer shuts down Mixka with the Deagle. Indeed, that was absolutely insane. So now the B push is on. Let's pick it up with FM because Revolt is not moving, and I can see why it's been embarrassing so far. Golden Oldies holding the cross though. Katana's there, ready and waiting, but has the bomb already gone over? It has indeed. The bomb is going down at B. Lighters full planting, not even worried. We can see a player just rotating around spawn. Will Lighters manage to get the frag? No, he doesn't, because Duffer gets shut down. I said that completely wrong, but it doesn't matter because Frag Masters are there. Revolts get shut down, who I don't think even made it out of mid because he was so scared to use that shift key. And, you know, what's happened to Golden Oldies? They seem to be losing that kind of pressure they had on Frag Masters.
Indeed, I'm going to take this round away with Raz, see how that he can maybe apply that pressure. Really, I think a push is needed. I know I was saying we want to see him sit in, but I think if you just watch Raz, watch him try and work it, try and stop this kind of mid-play from FragMasters. He's got 2 people around MG3 if you include that mid-player, as Peter once again jumps on that yellow card. We're playing Rat Hole an awful lot, as it is 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2 now, as suddenly Katana picks up the frag onto Lighters, and now a bit of a stalemate on our hands. 3 players full go are all around mid. That means A is wide open as Katana has got another frag onto Soka. Suddenly, bomb is in A and with no real pressure from go. Spray is coming in though. Peter with the frag onto Elking opens up mid just that little bit. However, there's another player there. Katana gets the deagle for Peter. So close to that frag as well. But Minxka has got that bomb down. Where is this going? Revolts is going to have to move from Ruins for a chance of this round as Katana call around that red container. They're on the move. Wait, to that left side. He has been called though, surely. There is one pushing in. Katana gets the wall bang. Katana almost knowing exactly where he'd gone. Or hadn't gone rather. It could have didn't push bricks. And we do see it, that round go in favour of Go back to 10-9. And this really could go either way.
Yeah, and as it's so close, folks, I want to know what you think. You know, you guys out there, I'm checking the chat every time Machine's talking away. You know, as much as his voice is sexy, I want to know what you think. I want your opinions. Will Golden Oldies, the classic lineup of veterans, just get the better of the new boys, which is Frag Masters? Just let me know, guys. Picking up with Raz here, as he's going for a nice aggressive push on B. Will he manage to fulfill his needs and push all the way through? There's a player literally just behind this fence. He surely won't know that, and this has got the most amazing game sense. Doesn't matter because he's getting tagged up from mid-house, and surely these players towards B will know of his presence. He's got to be careful because here comes the spam, and does get the better. Peter is looking the completely wrong way, and Soka finally shuts him down, punishing him for that really awkward aim. But now you can see the flurry of frags happening between Minxka, picking up a few, and Elking. But it does seem as though Minxka got the better of Elking towards the end there. Now 3 remain Frag Masters, only 2 for Golden Oldies. And my overlay bug is saying there's 2 light revolts left. I'm hoping there's not, because there wouldn't be a lot of movement happening. Duffer still alive, makes his way in towards mid-house. Spots one towards Zell. Here's one drop behind him. He's got to be careful. He knows there's one so close. Can he manage to land the frag? No, he can't. Getting tagged up for all of his troubles. He's got to get back to somewhere safe, recuperate some of that health, and just relax a bit. Blazy now in A with that bomb. But there is a player in girders, and it is Revolt. So let's see if he can manage to muster the strength to press those WASD keys, maybe in a shift if he feels sassy, and get in there. He's not. He's going for the prone. He's going for the solid prone. That doesn't take a lot of movement. Light is punishing Minxka, his own teammate, because, well, he wanted to join Golden Oldies. That's how it works out. So here we go. Blazy does get the bomb down finally, just to try and make up for Light's mistake, and their Revolt pounces on the chance. I say pounces the very light terminology because he can't quite pounce. Duffer spots one in mid-house. That, I believe, is Light as the previous read. Oh, Duffer with the one pop with the SMG. Beautiful shot from Duffer. I can't say much more than that, but why the hell did Lighters kill his own teammate there? Did you see?
I wasn't watching. I was just interested to see if he was holding up defuse. Still, I'm looking at Peter right now. I think he might have just found a route through the Golden Oldie nades. He's straight into A, and this is where they need to get that bomb down. They fanny around far too much around girders. Going to clear out A, and A's wide open right now. Is that bomb going down? Finally, Blazy's clued up. Bomb's going down. He has been spotted by Ruins. There is one on girders, but I still think this is the better way to go for Frag Masters. Smoke onto top 8. Blazy gets the frag to Raz as Peter dives out. Ready to intercept that one on girders. No need. Minxka takes Duffer down. Katana onto Soka though. That's 1 AK down for FragMasters still. Massive advantage at the moment for FragMasters. Bomb down. 4 players still standing. Katana and Revolts left to go clutch. Only Revolts though. Minxka with another. But Minxka doing an exceptionally good job with the AK, considering he is primarily a scope. Still, eyes on Tim Denton. Not going to happen. Peter with the frag to bring it back to 10-1. And there really is one round between these guys absolutely constantly. Go will pull away. FragMasters will bring it back. And at the moment though, that 11 is looking at all the more inviting for Go.
Indeed, but let's see if FragMasters can just stop them in their tracks. Picking up with Peter here, he's been doing so well for FragMasters' side. Maybe he'll make the difference this round. We can see almost FragMasters hold there towards back. He was very passive at the start, but Peter now makes his way into side. There's a player already amongst them. It was Raz, but not for long, because Blazy punishes him with that SMG. Elkin with the reply, shutting down his teammate, but there's already one in A. And it is Lighters again, sneaking his way in with that bomb, drops it down, and now the clock is ticking. FragMasters have to be careful now. They've got the advantage. Let's hold it, folks. Duffer getting tagged up from Peter, the rival SMG. Peter dropping him down. Now Lighters spots on towards that yellow car. Minska takes down Revolts. 3 on 2. Katana still alive, as is Elking. Elking makes his way to that top mid-house area, punishing Minska for even thinking of peeking from top A. That's what you get for peeking the pro. So now here we go, 2 on 2. Clock still ticking, 18 seconds on the board. Peter still hiding in carefully just to make sure he doesn't overexpose himself towards Elking. But now goes on the stroke, does shut down Katana. Can he get the second frag onto Elking? Yes, he can! Peter, so well played with that SMG, really showing exactly how to play A on the attacking side.
Indeed, and like I said, FragMasters brought this straight back. Great play from them. I'm going to go with FragMasters SMG. In fact, no, let's go with Raz. I know we said we didn't watch him enough. Let's go with him, see what he's working on around that B side. Looks like he's smoked it and naded himself. Looks to be pushing MG bin. There is a player there for FragMasters. Soka goes down. Lots of frags exchanged. Suddenly we do see a 3v2. FragMasters come out on top of that exchange. Bloody and brutal as it was. Blazy gets another one to confirm it. And now where is our favourite man, Raz? Raz still in MG. 3 players to find, and he has plenty of time to do so. Not so much now, though, as Lighters has got that bomb down. Confirming the round is Minska, and 12-11. FragMasters pulling this one back right from the clutches of Go.
Indeed, let's see, we've got Blazy with the front spawn here. Let's see if he's feeling aggressive and confident enough to do the damage. So, you can see the nades raining out in front of him. Doesn't want to be too uncareless, because that could be the difference between winning this, drawing it. So here we go, does make his way into a spots a play in front of him. Raz with a headshot out of nowhere! Raz with a second onto Peter, shutting down the SMG forces for FragMasters. Really keeping Golden Oldies in on this. Minska dropping down Katana, who was in that tin area. Minska spots on towards the top A. Does get the tag, not the frag, onto Revolts. Revolts has to be careful now. Recuperate some of that health. There's only 2 FM players remaining. All you have to do is stay alive and stay safe. Soka worming his way in, and Minska shutting him down. That's your own teammate. That's not how you want to play this out. And that might have just cost them this very map. So here we go, Minska in a 1-on-3. Can he do what Peter did not so long ago? No, he can't, because Elking's there, and it's 12-12. And you've got to be kicking yourself.
Confidence there. That was not right.
That is absolutely heartbreaking.
To be fair to
bad,
Raz, he said it absolutely right. He said overtime. Who'd have guessed it? I mean, the last couple of games we've casted of Golden Oldies, I don't think we haven't seen an overtime. Really,
I
think
it on the wire.
Yeah, I think that they just like to get it close. Raz though got a great goal. Did you see that play on A stairs? Absolutely.
That headshot.
Brilliant, yeah.
Out of nowhere.
I think he was just walking up the stairs and just fired his face off.
Indeed, the man, the myth, the legend, Raz. You know, you can't deny the man. He's been playing, I think, CS:GO for the last God knows how many weeks, but he's still got it, boys. He's still got it. You can't deny the man who was literally the poster boy for Dignitas back in the day, and he does step up when it needs. But no, from both teams, it was so well played. It's so nice to see 2 teams of completely different strengths just going head to head and being so close. Golden Oldies, you saw some brilliant individual talent. Obviously coming out from Raz towards the end of that round, you saw that a shining example. Duffer on attack as well, so aggressive, so to the point, so clinical where they're playing. But then you look at FragMasters, who don't have that real individual talent. Don't get me wrong, Soka and Peter between them did brilliantly, but they didn't have that impact, that sexy CoD element. But they still got the rounds. They didn't let the fact they were down quite a few dishearten them. They picked it back up and they did exactly what they should have done. But we will be going to overtime, folks. So it's the best of what is it? It's MR3 now. So it's instead of MR12. I'm sure you don't need me to explain that to you. But Machine, why don't you take us into the very first round and just explain how pivotal this round can be for a team?
Well, it's all about confidence, and I absolutely, I'm a big believer in confidence in teams. And right now, MR3, it's all about starting as you mean to go on. And I think this is what we want to see. I'm going to go with Katana for Go, see what he's brought. He has actually opted for the AK, so maybe looking to change their gameplay from how maybe they had presented themselves previously. Still though, FragMasters starting with 2 brilliant nade frags. Have got, I think that 3 as Peter has picked up an SMG frag as well. And suddenly Go 4v2 on their knees at the moment. See if they can bring this back. Raz in mid. Smoke out towards front. There's a player just below mid. by the barrels in the form of Peter. Very, very slow play from Go. Really looking for these picks and know that they really can't afford to peek over zealously. Lighters has already taken down Revolts. All on Raz now in mid. Does spot one. Looking to land a deagle on Blazy. Not going to happen. Blazy playing top A. And suddenly, FragMasters pulling a very easy round out of the bag. That's such a crucial point.
Yeah, they don't seem hindered by the pressure that may have shut down lesser teams. So let's have a little look at the scoreboard. Who's been making the difference? It was Katana for Golden Oldies with the only frag they got. But FM with a real even spread. So let's pick up with Peter here. He's feeling aggressive, and in overtime that's rare. Most of the time you've got to be careful, and that is exactly why, because Katana shuts him down with an nade straight onto his face. Now Golden Oldies with the advantage. Maybe Peter's allowed them into this round a little bit too much. You see a bit of a mid to A split. Katana with another frag onto Lighters. Not opting for the nade this time. Raz with another, but Soka stands tall. The man who made such an impact on this side before. Minx with the frag onto, I believe it was Raz. So now 3 on 2. Golden Oldies with the advantage still. But let's see for how long. See if they can get that bomb down, because if they do, that'll really help their cause right now. There we go. Revolts does just that, doing the job that does matter. You know, 2 players now remaining. FragMasters can make their move on Soka, making his way towards A to try and help out his teammate who's kind of stuck in this girders area. Is Minxka. Let's pick up with him. He picks up the SMG from a dead body of a teammate.
Behind him.
Oh. Duffer's there with the SMG, holding the rotate. So well played, and now it's all on one man. Minxka, 3 players around him. Can he claw this back? No, he can't. Revolts gets the frag they need. And you know, with Revolts, if there's a bomb being defused, you might as well trust the man, because he will not let you down.
Well, that's definitely one of his strengths. We were talking about Crossfire earlier, and he's just explaining how he just loves it when SMGs push men over fast, because he can just drop them, apparently. Still, we'll see where this goes. 5v5, no opening nade frags. I mean, I think Go have learned from their earlier round mistake. Duffer on the push to front A. Spots one around Girders. There's one around Red as well. It's Peter, as he does take down Raz. That's one SMG down already for Go, which might just put a little bit of jab in their speed. We'll see if Duffer continues this aggression that he had planned on starting. Still, Soka with another for FragMasters. 5v3 now, as Duffer is right in between enemy lines at the moment. Does get one, not going to get a second. Minx playing A nicely. That's 4v2. Katana taking Duffer's place. Basically with a fragment to Revolts though as he pushes up the stairs. Katana misses the last vital bullet as Minx gets a second, and great play from FragMasters to bring 2-1 on that first MR3 half.
Yeah, indeed, but then again, do take into account that, you know, FM was so strong on that side anyway. So, you know, you had Soka before doing so well, so maybe it'll even out. Let's hope so, because Golden Oldies did do well, but they just didn't seem to really close anything out there. So, just waiting on to ready up now. I believe it's all with FragMasters too, ready up, maybe just having a little team chat just to assure themselves that, you know, they're ready for this. Their minds are in the right places. But so far, how are you feeling about Lighters joining the team? Do you think he's been a suitable kind of member?
Well, I think he fits in quite nice. I think he really did like the fact, I was reading his statement, he was just saying, you know, he likes the fact that he can slot into this team. All his previous teams, he's had to, you know, restrat it with them, kind of, whereas he's basically been sold, you know, do this, you have your freedom here, do what you know, throw the smoke, and it's kind of, some people like it. I think it's a nice change for Lighters. He's always had to be, you know, kind of helping strat something, and for once it's done for him, and he can just kind of sit back and enjoy the game, and I think that's kind of a nice element for him, which maybe aided his choice between the mix that is Go and the team that is FragMasters. Yeah,
but you say that to turn down a team with the likes,
I know.
And you did, I'm not sure if you heard it, guys, but in the interview we had with Revolts previous to this, he did mention that Lighters baited them as a collective. Now, who he would have been replacing, I'm not too sure, neither is Machine. If you do guys know, let us know in the chat as who would Lighters be taking, you know, in that lineup for Golden Oldies instead of. Because that would have been almost like a Reason remake. I heard the word, you know, Enrio being thrown about, and I can imagine that was one person who obviously didn't join because he's in Phantasmagoria at the moment, and they're doing rather well. But still, to turn down a lineup with the likes of Revolts and Duffer, that breaks my heart, that does. I've got to say it, because they're such good players, and you know, they may be rusty, they may be inconsistent, and they may be as reliable as a, I don't know, chocolate teapot. But the names are there, and you got to love them. But we're still waiting on 2 of the players to ready up. But guys, as this is almost dream lineup, you know, you look at Golden Oldies, that's quite a dream lineup. Let me know your dream lineup. Let me know what 5 players you'd love to see in a team. They could be from the past, from the present, or even people you know who are coming up. But let's dive straight into this round. This is the other half of the best of 3, MR3 overtime. So let's see if FragMasters are feeling as aggressive as they were on the other side. Picking up with Peter here, going through mid to B, drops down a nade. Doesn't seem they've got a bit of a slow mid to B push. Nothing too aggressive, nothing too, you know, in their faces, just taking their time. Let's spot a player towards the back of Tin. Drops out of smoke just to cover himself. Katana shutting down Soka. Katana with a fantastic shot onto Peter at real close range. Volts one for himself onto Blazy, and now FM on the back foot. 2-4. Make that 4-1. Lighters, the last man standing. A lot of people after him. Can he manage to worm his way through B towards that bomb site? Just give him an inch of hope. Let's find out. AK to hand as well, makes his way towards top B. There's a player literally right in front of him. It is his ex-teammate Duffer flying out in victory. Gets the better of him there. So really well played from Golden Oldies. They seem a lot more comfortable on this side.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that was an interesting attempt from FragMasters. They're opting for something different, opting for that V push, and it really didn't pay off. I think Go adapted as fast as they possibly could. Obviously, with an SMG going ruins as almost part of their strat from Go, I think that was an interesting choice from FragMasters. Maybe not the best. Still, we'll see where this is going. Big push from Peter, not going to pay off though, as Blazy does respond, taking down King. King, I apologise. Duffer with Soka, Minxka as well. Minxka doing a great job with this AK, really nice to see him. He's actually top fragging at the moment, as it is suddenly a 2v2. AK down from Lighters. Courtesy of Raz. Now we do see 2v2, the bomb is down. Raz gets another onto Blazy, and another Raz just decimating A. I wasn't really following that, but he just absolutely picked his part, the A defense. Great play.
For sure.
The A attack,
Yeah. How could you? Picking up with Raz here, the SMG powerhouse for the Golden Oldies side. Let's see what he's up to. Goes towards A. I think he was one of the players who actually pushed lower B last time, so maybe they're adapting already to what they believe Frag Masters is going to be up to. Spots a play towards A. He's got to be careful. He gets very through the wall like he did to Blazy. Shuts down Blazy. Tags up Peter. Doesn't manage to get the frag, but does do the damage that he needs to do. Just stop that aggressive A push towards A. All even now, but I believe Golden Oldies will now know exactly where FM were intending, but not before Minxka could shut down the scoping powerhouse for Golden Oldies. That was Katana Peter with another one for himself onto Duffer. This is looking like a Frag Masters round, folks. Only 2 remain for Golden Oldies. The bomb is ticking, and it's very much on the back foot for Geo. Now, I've got to say, Aerox doubting Golden Oldies, so I can only hope they do this, but I don't believe Elking's going to be able to get the better of Soka. He doesn't manage to do so now. It's all on Revolts. He's in a lot of trouble with a lot of players to find. 4 to go. 25 seconds on the board. Let's see what you can do. Peeking towards mid-house. Doesn't manage to see anyone peeking. You can see how keen FragMasters are to win this. They are not letting Inch go, but there we go. Does allow for a head to show. Picks up another frag onto Lighters. This is becoming possible. 10 seconds forward. He's got to go quick and fast, but I wouldn't put it past him. No, the movement. The movement.
Screaming into that door.
Oh, you've just broken my heart. Tim Denton has been out of the game so long, his actual game character has gone so fat from inactivity, he cannot make it through doors. I mean, he literally gets
doors are a problem, players maybe not so much, but he's just...
Yeah, he's handling them.
It's just all about these doors. I mean, some door strats need to be implemented. Oh, indeed, well that's that first MR3 over. Interesting to see. I don't know what to make of that. I thought that was going FragMasters' way, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I thought
sure.
That was looking more and more like a FragMasters half. Or, well, MR3 anyway, and I think that was a great play from Good to bring it back. Still, do stay with us, guys. We do have another MR3 coming up, and those of you that have joined us prior to the start, this is obviously the Excello Zowie Cup final. Courtesy of Chaos TV, obviously. Do have Go up against FragMasters. Go... I'm going to say, not my favourites, but I think they might just have backlit in the bag.
I can only hope so, but let's have a little quick reminder out to Lee to jump into Spectator with us, because there will be another overtime, I believe. And just so you guys know, I've been questioned on this before, and I want your opinion, Machine, and I want guys in the chat's opinions too. Would you choose the all-star lineup, the rusty all-star lineup, or the solid average team? And I hate to say FragMasters are an average team, but they're not pushing the likes of Western Wolves, I don't believe yet. I don't think they're quite up there. Where would you go? You could go into a lineup where there's the potential to get to the top, or the lineup where you could get to, you know, above the table. You don't have to work as hard. Where would you go?
To be honest, I'd go with FragMasters. I think they've got the potential to get up there, and I think anyone that doubts that is foolish. But I do think at the moment, I mean, you're definitely right to be back and go. I think they've definitely got the individual talent, but I think that can come. But I think the teamwork that FragMasters do have behind them is more than enough to take them higher. Still, 4v1. Katana last man standing already. FragMasters has taken this round by storm. Katana with the Deagle in mid. Bomb down though on that red container. He is retrievable. But how easy that is going to be? Not very easy. Peter's pushing up tank to bring that first round swiftly home to FragMasters.
Indeed, and FM showing me why I shouldn't doubt their abilities, but I'll still do it. And let's pick up with Duffer, and I can only hope he supports my side in things. Let's see if he can avoid those nades in Elbin that have been raining down him before. He does manage to do exactly that. Gets himself into A, goes to top A, because he was working brilliantly last time they were doing this. So just sit back at girders, they'd be so passive. Let's see if he can get the better of them he can. There's Minxka down and out. There's another player just below him, but I'm sure he won't see me. I can imagine Peter's by red container, because they are rather standard, let's say, FragMasters. They literally do enjoy these spots, and they will not move. So let's see if Peter can do anything here. Spots one towards that flaming tank. Doesn't manage to land the frag, but you can see the spray now coming out towards him. He's given away his position, so surely the impact of it has gone down, but you saw a flying Duffer just going through A. And now Raz picks up the frag onto Lighters. The new addition to the FragMasters side. So advantage with golden oldies. 3 people remain. 4 FragMasters make that 2 because Duffer gets the better of Peter. But Blazy shutting down Duffer just to avenge his fallen teammate. Soak from one for himself onto Raz. 3 on 2. FM are not letting this go in any way, shape or form. So where are they deciding to go with this bomb? It does seem more of an A push. They seem more comfortable here. Revolts leading the charge, let's just say. I can imagine that might have been Elking spotting that player towards girders. Does get the tag, but not the frag onto Blazy. But now Revolts is at least aware, so they can work this between them. I can imagine the pressure has been put on Soka 2 from Katana at top B. Can they get this bomb down? That would really alleviate that pressure of this round. They can do exactly that. Revolts can now dart out and just recuperate the health. Play careful. Elking can now cover the bomb from mid-house and do exactly the job he's meant to be doing. Blazy on the prowl towards A. There's no players near him, and I can imagine Soka's to be under the pressure rather surely, because here comes the spam coming out from underneath team from Elking. So well played. Really knowledgeable. Elking dropping out a nice little nade into that A bomb. I wonder if Blazy's going to catch it. Does manage to do so, but Blazy not enjoying doors either. He's taking a leaf out of Revolt's book. Does go for the fuse. Not before Revolt is there with the AK, clawing it back to 1-all. So do not count golden orders out yet, folks.
No, but I mean, this, like I said, this is going anyway. This could literally just happen in the flick of a nade, one lucky shot, and I think this is what's going to happen. We're going to see where this goes. Elking with an interesting nade, see where that's off to. Does throw it towards that back street, looking to blow up that tin car. There is a player right there. Lighter's just getting away with it, as Katana does open up onto Soka. Looks like we've got a 2-man B push here. Raz and Katana for go are making their way up. Defo onto A, Peter. Raz storming through, clearing it for his team scope. Where is that bomb? Is last man standing already though. Go with 4 players. Revolts actually has the bomb on A. Interesting play. Got a split from the golden oldies. Mixed with 1, but not going to happen. Raz with that final frag, and 2-1. Golden oldies almost mirroring what we saw from FragMasters on their first half.
Yeah, very much.
And so we'll see where this goes for FragMasters. FragMasters will definitely feel the pressure on now. Got to win all 3 rounds to bring this overtime to a close, and I can't really see that happening unless golden oldies all fall asleep. So we'll see where this goes.
Exactly. You saw how golden oldies played on this other half. They felt more comfortable clearly here. So I can imagine they can just settle themselves in. They don't have that immediate pressure. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they have a storming lead. Jeez, guys. But, you know, it's still nice and close. And let's pick it up with let's see if there's anyone got a nice spawn for FragMasters. I believe Peter did, so I'm going to watch him. I am an SMG fangirl. I did it myself, so I've got to keep watching it. So now let's see if he can make his way through. Katana stops him in his tracks with a fantastic headshot from girders to side A. So now advantage with golden oldies. They can secure this round. That gives them just such an edge over FM. So let's see. Elking going to be coming into a little bit of trouble soon, I can imagine, from Soka with the nade, dropping him down, alleviating the pressure towards B. Minxka with another. They've just turned the tables and shut me the hell up. So now Duffer, and I believe it's Revolt, have to go huge. And there we go. FragMasters looking like a completely different side, especially on attack. They just didn't look comfortable before, but now I'm just going to have to eat my hat, aren't I?
Indeed, I wouldn't have you down as a hat wearer, but we'll move on.
I love a hat.
Really? Yeah. Partial to a hat. Okay, we'll move swiftly on. I want to go with Soka just because I do love to see this aggressive AK play. See if he's actually going to go into it. I could be wrong. No, he is pushing around. Just want to see if he can take down this lower room player. There are 2 around there. 1 SMG, 1 scope. Does get that nade out to try and find Katana. Does he do so? No, he doesn't. Tags him. And that's surely going to make Katana look to his left. No, it doesn't. Katana goes down. Blazy with a frag as well onto Duffer and go at a severe disadvantage. Still Revolts and Elking letting them know they are still here. Great play with that AK as Blazy is on the push towards that mid-house. However, he is long gone. Revolts has leapt out to play Rat. There is a player now in mid-house hunting for him. Blazy gets the frag onto Elking. Can he find Revolts as well? 2v1, 50 seconds remain. This is tense, folks. Peter gets the frag. That is the third round for Frag Masters, and if they get this fourth one, I am going to be impressed. Frag Masters' confidence at an all-time high here, and I can't help but feeling this might just happen.
I'm going to be rather upset if they do, but I'm going to pick it up with Peter, who's been doing the absolute utmost at the moment. He's on 5-3 in overtime, very respectable scoreline. Let's see what they're doing. They're just going for this kind of a slow mid-split. Don't want to overly kind of commit themselves anywhere, but Blazy committed himself to the frag onto Duffer, but Minxer deciding to shut down their key player. What are you doing with that team kill now? Katana capitalising on that, shutting down Soka, and now advantage with Golden Oldies. So now Blazy has gone for a B push. He's thought, guys, we can't make it A. We've decided to kill each other. Let's change it up. But Blazy, you better be careful, because Elking has got his eyes trained just below there. So if Blazy goes walkabouts, here we go. I believe Elking will get the better of him there. Katana shutting down Minxka, and now it's all on lighters.
No.
Another overtime, folks. They're doing this just to kill me, because I'm not well. And they're not letting this go.
Minxka. Minxka. He's
what
twice
are you doing?
on the vital. I think he got one on 12-11, and he got one on 3-2. He is team killing his teammates in the most stupid of situations. Peter there climbing over the fence from his side, and I don't know, at one point do you think, oh, an enemy has come all the way over, climbed over bin, and is now progressing to auto climb back over towards red container. I better shoot him. Deary me.
Indeed, you've got to be kicking yourself for that one after the last few rounds. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. And even our streamer is saying he hates backlot. To be fair, I wouldn't hate backlot. I'd hate Minxka right now. I would be so far from impressed by the look. Jeez. Really? Is this when you want to do the team killing thing? I'm sorry, you know, maybe we were a little bit mean to you during the practices, but there's no time for that right now. But did you ever see it being this close? Because I can tell you categorically I didn't.
Well, I have to say, I mean, I knew it was going to be close, and this is great play from both teams. FragMasters keeping up brilliantly at the moment, and I just want this to be over. Please give us a result so we can progress onto another map, and we can leave this fetid street of exploding cars.
Exactly, it has been pointed out, this could go on forever. If it goes on forever, folks, I am gonna, I don't know, give up and jump out my window. But Machine, why don't you take us into the, is it the third overtime now?
Let me just have a stretch first. Let me do
no,
I'm going with Raz. Where is Raz going?
Raz is dead. He's dead.
I beg your pardon, he was going to go fast A with the AK and finally got punished for it. Revolt with an into Soka though, as Duffer lands an unhealthy amount of hipfire bullets into Blazy. What was that? As the bomb is left, the brick swapped to Duffer now. As it doesn't last long, Mexico and Peter's picking up 2 frags each. Lighters again with the Deagle, and Katana is dropped into a 1v3. Not for long though, as he does get the frag. 2 remain, Lighters and Minx. What have you got for us? Lighters playing mid-house. That bomb is down, and I think FragMasters really are aware of it. Minxka does have the bomb on lock around that bricks area. Lighters and Katana about to go 1v1. Not for long. Minxka there to support his teammate. Gets the frag, making up for that horrendous amount of team kills. And the first round goes FragMasters' way.
Yeah, so let's, I'm going to watch them. I would watch Blazy or Peter, but I've watched them the whole time. So let's watch someone completely different. Let's watch Soka. Let's see what he was doing that worked so well for them in the previous rounds. Because that guy was making all the difference. Does see exactly what he's doing, right? Drops a nade onto Elking's face. Raz with the reply, as does Revolts, but Peter shuts down the ambitious start from Golden Oldies there. Raz with the nade onto Peter. Now advantage with Golden Oldies. They just have to keep this up, but I can imagine with Soka alive, there's still a chance. Blazy with the frag onto Raz. All even 2-on-2. And Golden Oldies pulls back from the brink. Duffer on the prowl, spots onto a top 8. Drops down Blazy, the younger SMG. Just shows him exactly why his rounds are the best. So now Soka in a 1-on-2. Can he get the frag onto Duffer towards that top A area? Does see him, but he's a little bit upset with his own aim there. Gets tagged up, darting out of B. Should have taken the safer route, I can imagine. Duffer will punish you for that. Katana getting the bomb down. 40 seconds on the board, and it is ticking and is not ticking in FragMasters' favour. So now, let's see how they set up. We can see Katana just holding the bricks push. Duffer just roaming around on the bomb. So now, Soka pushes in towards A. The side fence gets a fantastic shot into Duffer's face, dropping him down and out, but there we go, Katana's there. He's too well trained to let that one go, but quite a close round nevertheless.
Yes, indeed. So let's just progress on. Elking with the bomb. As nades coming left, right and centre against FragMasters. Finally, Minxka does land nade, late L-bend nade. There's Duffer quickly response, taking down Blaze. He is tagged though by that player on Gez. I'm guessing that's Minxka, as he does hit his prone key hard. Does get pushed by Duffer. Duffer playing so well, and with 80 FPS as well. You have to hand it to him. Really, really good play from him. Still 3v3 now. Lighters doing absolutely nothing as we progress to Katana. Katana looking towards get the front A, doesn't get the frag, tags Peter heavily though as he does spot him retreating into A. Peter does eventually go down to Raz though, as Soka and Lighters are in very, I was going to say useless positions, but great play from Soka, changes my mind, takes down Duffer, and 2v2, Raz supporting his comrade as the bomb does make its way into A finally from Go. Katana, the man behind this plan surely. Soka is the only man to stop it, spots him, doesn't take him down. Soka's surely not going to re-peek the scope now, as he does begin to push mid. Raz doing a great job taking down Lighters though, as he looks for Soka, walks into his aim as Raz gets a great 2 frags there. Vital play from him, and 2-1 once again in favour of Go. Oh dearie me.
Indeed. Now, people do believe I'm biased. Now, I've got to explain something. I am so far from biased. I just like underdogs, and I like seeing people return to CoD4. It's good for the scene, and it's good to see for a showcase. Don't get me wrong. I love Frag Masters. I think they're a great lineup. You know, I've played against them at several lands, but they just don't excite me. What can I say? So let's pick it up with them. Let's see if they can prove me wrong. Let's see if they can bring some sexy COD into my face. Blazy taking us into 8. Light is kicking us off in the right direction for all you Frag Masters fans just hoping I'm wrong about all of this. But Blazy now made his way to the box. Secured A almost as a play towards back A. Can he get the frag onto him? No, he can't, because Raz drops down Peter, his SMG teammate. Soka getting the nade onto Elking. Now, almost all even. If Gold Noise can pick up one more frag, and they can't do it because Blazy is there on the prowl with that SMG, shutting down Raz. Now, only 2 remain. Towards A, the pressure is coming on to, I believe it was Soka at top B. Revolt's getting the better of him with the headshot. And now, let's see if Golden Noise can get moving. Katana's still alive, and as is Revolt. So let's not put it past him, folks. Light is getting the bomb down. It's now 38 seconds on the board. Katana spots on toward that house. If he can get him down,
Revolt.
that'd really make it a lot easier. Revolt does dominate. Light is there with a nice little AK shot. He's doing really well in these clutches. Let's see if he can play this one out. They know there's one on top roof. That is Minxka sitting up there. You can see it on Blazy's screen right now. Minxka literally holding the push for Blazy. They're playing this perfectly as a team. Blazy spots one. They must have called that to Minxka. Shuts down Revolt. Now it's all on Katana. And Minxka's there. And it's all even. FM playing that clutch out really well, I must say, between, I think it was Blazy and Minxka on roof. Really nice crossfire, guys.
Yes, indeed. And let's see where this goes for Raz. Raz. I can't find Raz. Raz is on his way towards A. The only player looks to intercept one on front A. That smoke, though, from FragMasters makes it difficult. And a bit of a split from FragMasters at the moment. Not going to survive much, though, as Go do get 2 very early frags. Blazy and Minx down. Peter responds, though, onto Duffer, as does Raz onto Lighters. Bomb down now in A. FragMasters at a severe disadvantage, increased by that AK play. Takes down Peter with a tap of his mouse. And Elking brings that 3rd round home, and now suddenly Go in a very, very similar situation. Now FragMasters going to have to bring this into, I dare I say it, a 4th?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even mention it to me. Don't mention it to me.
I've said it, and this is what's looking like.
How could you? So they're going after that infamous kind of mid to B split. Peter leading the charge towards B. Let's see if he can do any of the damage that they need done. Peter making his way over that rat hole area. Doesn't spot any players. I can imagine he'll be coming to Trump soon. But Blazy picks up a beautiful +10, shutting down Duffer and Raz. Well done to him, really alleviating the pressure. What the hell? Blazy, way to go and just absolutely shove that round into Golden Oldies' faces with a lovely shot on the top B there. Did you see that?
They just deal and then decided to spit some SMG bullets at him from ruins.
Simply incredible. FragMasters now
play.
just... yeah, cementing this round by getting that bomb down at B, putting Golden Oldies on a massive, massive disadvantage. So now Katana, and I believe who's the other man with him, it is Elking. So Elking's doing rather well with that AK, so let's not put it past him, but with the clock ticking, we can only wait and see. So now Spam coming out towards that top B area, he knows there's a few players near him. Elking now in a lot of trouble, and Soka comes up when it matters, and guys, why are you doing this to me? Why are you giving me all the overtimes? Do you think you'll be able to cope, Machine? Because I'm finding this very difficult.
I just want to get. Let's just do a golden knife, you know.
There has the word golden knife has been put out there. If you guys don't know what golden knife is, Machine, do you want to explain it to them?
You take it away. I think my sister needs some help, and I will be right back.
family issues. What can I say? So golden knife is basically what will be decided who wins this map. This is becoming a real slog, guys. I'm suffering, but I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I love a close game. You know, don't ever judge my disheartened kind of lack of breath. That's because I speak far too quickly. So make sure you get this link out. There's not, you know, you don't get this many times. You'll never see this many overtimes in such an online tournament. So I believe Blazy has gone out for a smoke. I wish I was smoking. Can you guys just understand my pain right now? I need a cigarette. Machine has gone off to help his fake sister. I don't even think he has relatives, and I'm dying here for nicotine. So we are just going to wait on the players to get back in on the server and ready themselves up. Blazy obviously AFK for a little bit. They all just need to relax a touch and just simmer down and, you know, get their heads back into the game, because so far it has been absolutely incredible. And I do see Golden is actually loving the idea of a golden knife, but Frag Masters not so keen. So tell me your thoughts, folks. Would you want to see a golden knife that would define the winner, or do you want more overtimes? Let me know. I'm going to literally tab out to chat in about 10 seconds, and I want to see your responses. So I'm going to have a little look through chat now, because, you know.
And I'm back.
Oh, look, he's back. I told Lauren to follow him so he could laugh. Okay.
So are we golden knifing?
I don't think FragMasters are all into that. It's probably because I'm more favoured to, you know, golden oldies is the idea that I like golden knives. Yeah, because I'm a biased shoutcaster. I've been given tips as to how to shoutcast.
Oh, we all know
I
you're
shouldn't be
biased,
so biased. Yeah. I know, right? It's you know, Apex. I'm really biased to them. Phantasmagoria. Once again, biased. I pretty much love everyone apart from FragMasters.
I love Frag Masters. I'm a big fan of them, and I think they've.
Why?
Because they're good, and you're getting upset because they're beating your boyfriends.
They're not. Look, I don't date all of the people, okay?
Oh, women.
Look, if you don't know, if you ever do wonder about, you know, some of these guys, yeah, I would plead for you to, you know, PM Duffer or Jermaine and ask them about, I believe it's a red or pink dress. Literally ask them about that story and get them to tell you, because it's brilliant. Go on the Take9 thread right now and ask about the dress the Duffer wanted Jermaine to wear. If you want to know about boyfriends and girlfriends, these two teams are just filthy with it. So just make sure you ask the question. But Machine, I still support the golden knife. I think it'd be hilarious to have in here.
Well, have you explained it? Have you said how awesome it could be?
It's pretty much self-explanatory, you know.
Yeah.
It's one knife to rule them all, you know. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think it should be allowed to come down to that if it gets to this insane stage?
Well, I'm starting to feel sorry for myself a little bit. I'm telling you now. I mean, if we'd have actually had, you know, a 13-11, we'd be deep into that second map by now. However, we are still stuck on this crummy backlot with people battling it out. Are we on number 4 now? Or are we on number 3?
I don't even know.
I've lost count.
I think it'd be 5th
Guys in
now.
chat, do let us know. I think someone said 22-22, which obviously in my maths is awful.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
I think it's the lack of nicotine, which I may have to indulge myself into rather surely, depending. Look, right now, our streamer, you can't hear him, guys, but he's literally lighting a cigarette right in the mic. I can hear the lighter going, and it's really painful. And smoking is terrible, kids, don't get me wrong, but right now I am needing a smoke. And it's purely from stress, but I do believe we are going to go live now into another blisteringly close overtime, so please take us into the first round.
Oh, okay, then let's go with Katana, see what his scope work is doing. He does have the bomb, and he has opted for scope this time. I mean, you know, we saw last overtime, but I've just lost count, guys. But he, at one point, was planning on playing with the AK. And so we'll see where this goes. He goes for the bank towards Ruin, nothing to land though. As he sets off a nade, I can only assume that's going in Ruins. Well, it landed on top of Ruins, for those of you interested. Poor nade there. As Raz gets us cheeky 2 frags, Peter and Soka going down. Probably because of the capitalization of their names. As 3v3 now. Raz heavily tagged, Mixker as well. Revolts behind that tag as he has progressed to bottom mid. There's a player pushing him. If he just plays this right, Blazy's going to go down. Blazy gets the better of him. Nice play with the SMG. And suddenly go on the back foot. Katana and Raz, last 2 men standing. Raz looking for that frag into bottom mid. Blazy not going to let it happen though. Does have the AK and plays it perfectly. Takes down Raz. Minxka following with the frag onto Katana. And FragMasters obviously sick of this now. And I just want to wrap this map into a ball of success. And right now it is a big bundle of rounds. Still, could go either way.
Indeed, and I've been asked once again to follow Raz, and let's see if he can do all the damage that every now and then he can do, but it's hit and miss with him. It's hot and it's cold. Even, you know, Katy Perry's been saying it for years, but here we go, it's a bit of a hot round so far because he drops down Peter, but Blazy shuts him down for all of his trouble. So now all is even. 1 SMG down to 1 SMG down for both sides. Now the slower play has to kick into effect. And let's see who gets the better of them. Duffer there with a sublime deagle onto Soka. And Duffer's deagle so far has been absolutely fantastic. Gets another frag onto Blazy. So now Duffer on a real mission to just claw this back. He's not letting this go. He's been seeing Jermaine in that dress. He's got his mind in the right place. But Minska shutting down Katana. So now they're clawing it back. FragMasters will not let them even get an inch into this round now. I can imagine they'll be standing firm, and Light is doing just that, shutting down revolts, but Elking finally alleviating the pressure and maybe giving Golden Oldies a bit of a chance here into this round. Duffer now rotating to B with the bomb in hand. You can see Minska on the rotate himself. He can understand, you know, they're not going to go A, guys. They're going to go for the easier bomb side to work with 2 players left alive. So Minska now making his way through mid, out of garage, I can imagine, try and get around the back of him. Let's see if he's going to go for it. Doesn't fancy it. He feels like he's going to go for more of a direct effect. Maybe he'll catch Elking unawares. Elking now holding the spawn way. They're not too far away from each other, don't get me wrong. Now Duffer gets the bomb down. And now the clock is ticking in favour to Golden Oldies. Elking does spot Minska and gets the better of him. There we go, 1-1, all even again. I love these even score lines, don't you?
Oh, I'm starting to hate them. At the moment we do see a 1-1 and I'm looking at Lighters. Lighters is a shotgun though. He's just going for that speedy A play. Thank God for that. As he is progressed. But fast garden nade, looking to catch someone out on MG. Peter and Lighters holding hands up back 10 at the moment. Easily nadeable, but not going to happen. As I have to say, I take an interest in the way Frag Masters defend A. I mean, if we look at it now, Duffer is already in top A. No, absolutely unrivaled. Nothing really there to stop that happening. Yeah, Peter playing rat hole now heavily. 3 players in mid, 1 in top A. Blazy, I think he might have just caught on that there was 1 in top A once upon a time, but Duffer has moved long gone as he is on bricks now. V3. Smoke from Blazy, trying to encourage a bit more of that mid play. Blazy taking his time. Itis with 1. Can he get the second? He is around that in ruin. 2 players just below him, and I don't think he has the confidence to peek out. Soka does though, takes the first. Can he get the second as well? God, Duffer's down. Who is that in bottom ruin? He is in a sticky situation if ever I've seen one. It is Raz, and Raz has bullets left, right and centre. Manages to get away though, making his way towards mid. Elking's got the frag to Blazy. Suddenly 2v2. 27 seconds on the clock, and that time is going to increase courtesy of Elking getting that bomb down on A, and there is no Frag Masters players around to stop him, especially with Raz as he does get that frag onto Soka. Going to cost him. Raz spots another, making his way towards mid. Noses one around tank, starts to spray it. Not going to happen though, as Light is ridiculously heavy tank. Look at that lock on onto Raz. If he had landed that frag, I'd have been in awe. Still 2-1. Shock horror. Guess he got the first 2-1 advantage, guys. Go once again, and they are going to be kicking themselves if they don't get this. They've got that advantage, and they've had it 3 times in a row now. And I am literally, if they don't get this, or if Frag Masters don't finally for once pull it back, I'm going to be severely disappointed.
It's so close. These, you know, every time it's so. I'm now known for saying tit for tat, but I think it's never been more applicable than right now. But
you're right.
I know it's just been so tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. But guys in chat, do let me know who your favourite player is so far, because, you know, a couple of people have been saying, yeah, Duffer's been, you know, playing so well. But you can see Elking's been towards that top of the scoreboard for a fair amount of time, as is Peter throughout most, and as is Blaze. You know, it's a really SMG heavy map, and they've been playing fantastically. So guys, you know, let me know how it's going for you, who you think's been really making the difference for either side. So let's pick it up with one of the FM boys. I've got to do it. Blazy picking up the bomb. He's probably going towards that A again. He normally seems quite favourable towards it. Feeling aggressive as Nate literally bounces towards him, and it is from Duffer. The Irishman just plants that on his face, and Elking struggling to get up the ladder. Peter punishing him for that. Peter Piper did pick a pick, but I don't even want to say that, just hideous.
You tried, you tried.
I tried, I gave it a good shot. It's overtime, my brain is dying. But Light is now in Elbin with the bomb. He's got to make his way towards B where his teammates are, because they've gone for more of a B split, putting Katana under the pressure, you know, really working that B side. And I believe there's a player just below him. It's going to be Duffer just holding the B push as well. They've kind of already preempted FragMaster going for the B push, and Katana showing us exactly why he's there with that deagle to hand, shutting down Soka. And so far, the deagles going out from Golden Oldies have been insane, namely from Duffer as well. Light is replying on to Katana, punishing him for taking down his teammate with that AK work. And now Peter on the prowl. There's one just to his right. Will he get him in time? No, he doesn't. Revolt holds the angle perfectly. And now Lighters and Minska have to go huge. 2 to 3 players. Advantage to Golden Oldies. They're going for this B push still. They're still committed here. Then they're not going to let it go. Lighters makes his way to top B. He's got to be careful because I'm going to assume there's going to be a couple of players with their eyes trained on it. But Duffer getting tagged up. I can believe that was from Minska. And let's see what's going on now. Lighters now has to get his dash on. It says 23 seconds on the board. He darts out from top speed, spots a player towards Laundry, and Duffer getting the better of him. But can he continue this pace? Yes, he can. The big man himself goes huge, and it's looking like Golden Oldies might secure this one, folks.
And I think FragMasters are going to be absolutely kicking themselves if they throw this one away. So many opportunities, so many team kills. Poor old Minska is going to have a serious talking to if this doesn't go their way. Still going to go with Peter, see what he's going to bring to the table this time. Making his way towards mid-house with Minska as he dives out towards mid. Katana with the first onto Minska. There is a player in mid already for Golden Oldies, just by those barrels, and 2 in A. Peter taken down as well by Revolts. Golden Oldies looking ever strong at the moment, and this could very well be going their way. 4v3 now. Blazy makes it 4v4. 3v4. I tell a horrible lie. Soka as well. And suddenly, maybe we spoke too soon. Soka hunting for Katana. Katana doing the same for him. On glitch. Lighters with that bomb in A. And there's no one ready to stop. There is one on red container that they're going to be vital if they pick up this frag. But hopefully, babysitting will occur. Blazy with a frag onto Katana. Suddenly, 2v2. And this couldn't be any more important. Blazy again with the AK. Great play from Blazy. And where is Duffer? Duffer gliding up. Oh, gets the frag onto Lighters. Suddenly 1v1. Blazy with it all to do. Picked up 2. Can he pick up that other frag? Duffer's holding it. Blazy needs to pick it up. Oh, Blazy, pick up the pace.
Oh my
God! Oh no, Duffer, you sly man. Duffer from Reason Gaming. Oh, Blazy caught hold of the ladder. If he'd have just fallen, round-winning defuse. And wow. Oh.
And you guys doubted experience. Well.
Oh, I'm furious. No.
I would be livid that the game was decided by that. Who would have imagined someone would have the guts in the most defining moment to go for the full defuse?
Oh,
Duffer!
Wow. That was incredible.
Simply insane.
What a way to end a great game. What a way to end a great map.
It's not over yet.
A great map, nonetheless. And now we move on to City Streets.
Indeed, and let's just hop